Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your girl Bright Eyes, and in this video, I'm gonna talk about Charlie Kirk, and I believe it's a sign of his death. His coming death is a sign of the earthquake and how things are gonna change in America forever. And I just want to do a comparison to explain to y'all. And I also want to go out to the family and friends of Charlie Kirk, my condolences. So that being said, I want to share with y'all, I believe this is a sign that California is going to have this earthquake. And I just found out tonight, that we had a blood red moon for the month of September, and there was like a solar eclipse. So I'm going to go into more about that. And that means this earthquake probably going to happen this month or early October. Nobody knows the time of day when it's going to happen. I could give you a time. I know when it's the time because I listened to the prophecy of the young boy. If you hear about the earthquake, I don't know the name of the person. He had a dream about the earthquake in 1937, and he said it happened on rush hour, and Celestial prophesies that the earthquake will be on rush hour, and the boy who had the dream, the young man who had the dream of the California earthquake, he dreamed the earthquake happened after 4 o'clock in the evening or afternoon. So it will happen between Monday to Friday after 4 p.m. That's when the earthquake is going to happen. Okay, so how is this related to his death? How is um, the death of Charlie Kirk related to the earthquake? I believe because of what happened in the past. Remember in my last video, I spoke to the about the artist Aaliyah, the R&B artist Aaliyah. She was known among the R&B. She was also born in Brooklyn, raised in Detroit, Michigan. Okay, and 9/11 happened like 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks after her death. Okay, so there's like a relation, like she was well known internationally as well in the States as an R&B singer. Okay, now another example I want to say, Kobe Bryant. He was a known basketball player. He died 2020. It was a devastating shock. And guess what happened? COVID. We had COVID, and we was in lockdown as of March 15, 2020. Okay? So I'm just showing you the relationship. Charlie Kurtz, and I didn't know this guy. I didn't even know who he was until he passed away. But he has 4.8 million subscribers. So that speaks volume. That means he's an influencer, and a lot of people know him. A lot of people care about this man because he has 4.8 million subscribers. But because he died in a horrific tragedy, it was just horrible how he died. He was assassinated on national TV or live stream, whatever you want to call it. There's people who despise him. I don't know much about him. All I know, he was a conservative Christian, and I feel like I don't have enough time. I did some research, but I feel even though I did research about him, it wasn't enough for me to say, okay, this is who he is, or this is what I think about him, because I still don't know the person to get an idea of what kind of person this person is. But what it was shocking about his death, how people were happy. Like, people were rejoicing off of this man dying and who died. And I thought, what happened to us as a society where we think life doesn't matter regardless of how you feel about their opinion? Nobody deserves to lose their life. I don't care what the situation is. Nobody deserves to have their life taken, and for people to rejoice over his death, even though you may not agree what he believed in. You should not glorify him being dead. So we are so far gone as a society if we think it's okay that someone lost their life. So that's sad to me. That's really sad. But I don't want to lose focus here. The point is, this guy is a major person because he's a big influencer and he died. And there's a relationship. He died. So something big is going to happen to America soon. And when Aaliyah died in 9/11 happened, people forgot about the death. I'm not saying they didn't know she died. It's like we took our mind off of the situation of her being dead, and all we could think about was 9/11. So when this horrible natural disaster happens, people are going to stop thinking about him, and people are going to think about this horrible natural disaster. It's going to change our life. We still get our food from California. We still get our products from California. The amount of job loss this is going to cause, it's going to have a domino effect, and we're probably going to go in lockdown because of this devastating earthquake. And we're no longer going to be the world currency once this earthquake happens. Our US dollar will mean nothing. So I don't know, y'all, where I just found out today that we had a blood moon this past whole week. Do you know that? I'm going to show y'all some videos of people who posted the moon over the week. Interestingly, when the blood moon happened, it happened around 9/11. Remember what happened in 9/11? And then the guy named Charles Kirk, who died the day before 9/11 happened. All of this is signs, like I tell you before. This earthquake could happen this month or next month. It's definitely going to happen.
Why is the moon this color at sunset? Blood red as the sun is going down. I need someone to explain this to me.
All right, y'all. So I was driving. I looked over to my left, and I'm like, wait, is the moon red? Like, the moon is actually red, y'all. So I was like, nah, I got to get this on camera. And then I zoomed in a little bit just to make sure it was like, I wasn't crazy. And then, look, keep looking. Look, watch. Look, it's red.
That red thing. Everybody, I need you to listen to me right now. I need y'all to listen to me right now. This has been for a week straight. It has been like this, and nobody's talking about it. We are distracted by all these doggone distractions that's going on. Take a look at this. Y'all see that red thing in the sky right there? That's the moon. This is biblical, on biblical proportions. The moon gonna be turned to red before the great and terrible day of the mighty most high God coming back. Look at that, y'all. We gotta pray.
Revelation 6:12. I looked when he opened the sixth seal, and behold, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became like blood. There's another eclipse that's supposed to happen, I think around the 21st of September. So I just want y'all to know we already just had the eclipse. I think it was the 4th or 5th of September, or the 7th or the 6th or the 7th. But we just have an eclipse already, and we're supposed to have another eclipse this month. So just be vigilant and just watch out to see any other craziness was gonna happen. All right. So I just want to show y'all the signs. He never tell us the time or day, but he said he will show us signs. All right. So that's all I have for now. All right. Bye.